My name's Chris. I'm an owner and partner at 3 Round Tattoo, and I'll be getting ink on these two guys today.
You afraid of needles? Actually, I'm deathly afraid of needles, yeah. I cry every time I go to the doctor.
Is this your first time?
This is my first time. No virgin. It's just so also my first tattoo.
It's saying, dude. What are you saying, dude?
No, I didn't notice you there. It's too early for that. Let's put that away.
First you gotta like get through.
I wish you came with fully shaved legs. That would have been way better.
First you gotta like get through.
Yeah, you might have to trim that first.
Yeah, I got that Italian.
We should have brought you to the freaking groomers before this.
See, I'm Italian on half of my family, and I have no body hair whatsoever. It's fucking ridiculous.
I've never seen
remember
that
being
part
like-
of my body before.
I remember
I
being
have
like,
never seen that part of my
Look
body.
at all the hair,
I remember
man.
being like
To make a
16
wig
years
out of
old
that.
and being like, why the fuck don't I even have hair in my armpits? and shit?
Okay. I wanted it a little higher, but it's a little late, so I'm just gonna keep
You could just
it.
do the
No,
whole.
it's okay.
No, that's too much hair gone. Too much hair gone. Oh, you're gonna look like a freak for a while.
That's okay. I should just keep shaving my leg. That was good.
Yeah, I don't know if you're a thigh tattoo guy with all that hair. Oh, get a close up of that.
What the
You can make a little mouse wig out of that. I already shaved my legs. I came prepared. For the first time in a month.
That'd have been awkward if you had to shave your leg.
Yeah, so cut the cameras. A little dance when I write legs. Dope. I love that.
In the right spot.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Stand up.
I'm gonna regret this in 2 years.
What's the
I'm
difference?
gonna get really attached to this snake here.
Are you gonna name the snake?
Yeah, snake. It's actually his snake. I've decided.
Named after his snake.
And there it is, first tattoo.
It's all done. Let's fucking go.
All right, that's it. That's all she wrote.
That's pretty cool.
Okay,
We're just going right into the action.
We're just starting. I
May
feel
as
like
well,
I'm a kid at the doctor's with like this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with just a
What's
really small line, man. Just so you can feel it. Okay?
Oh my god.
Virgin.
Oh wow.
For the very first time.
That's like a good pain though.
Very similar to getting your eyebrows waxed or
Microbladed?
getting.
Or like microbladed too, right?
Yeah,
That's what a lot of girls do
That
now.
is tattooing, right?
Yeah.
But I find that like it's very easy to explain to a first timer who's female.
Okay, that hurt a bit.
That like, and my friend Kurt was opening a shop. My
I'll
friend
take
Kurt,
over from here.
my friend Kurt was opening a shop on Preston Street, and he asked me to be the apprentice there. I worked there for 6 years, and then I opened 3 Round Tattoo with my two partners, Ashley and OJ.
So how'd you find because you obviously started out just drawing.
Yeah.
So what
And
what was
graffitiing.
and graffiti. So
Yeah.
what was the transition from doing art with pen and paper and then translating that into skin?
It's a weird question.
Yeah, what's the
'cause
connection?
I didn't draw on pen and paper with pencil or anything like that. Before I started tattooing, it was all aerosol and walls.
Okay.
So
And that's all. I did murals, I did lettering, I did a whole bunch of different stuff, but mostly everything was, sketched out with spray paint and then finalized on the wall again with spray paint. And the concept is like very similar but flipped. When you're working on a wall with an aerosol tool, like your speed and your depth, like your distance from the wall, is very important. And the same thing exists in tattooing, except it's the opposite. It's your depth into the area that you're working on, like not away from it. So there's like very similar concepts that were very easy to grasp.
So you've got a lot of depth to you then.
Yeah. And then there was some concepts that were much harder to grasp, like But yeah, line work has always been the focus of all of my artwork. And coming into tattooing was no different.
Big
We're
girls don't cry.
I think the question most people want to know is how many butt tattoos have you given? How many BTTs?
exactly
Definitely
5.
So you tally them.
Here's
You were
the
talking
thing.
about that
It's a good
yesterday.
story.
Yeah, we were
If
like,
you
you better
tally
like.
them.
Do you have a tally? And if not, you should.
It's not
Yeah, a BTT,
well,
a butt
I guess
tattoo
I
tally.
should have a tally, but what happened was is these 5 guys
Gives
came
himself a
in.
gold star whenever he
They're
does.
all hockey players, and they're like, "We want Ferda tattooed on our butts."
That is so letter
I just
Kenny.
puked.
Yeah,
in
exactly,
my
right?
mouth.
So I was like, I don't really want to touch your sweaty hockey butts, so I don't want to do it for anything less than $200 a pop, and like they're little tiny tattoos. So I was basically trying to like
Rip them off.
deter them.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
go
like,
get
this-
this
you
tattoo
should not
somewhere
do
else
this.
because I want way too much money for it. You know,
Yeah.
because I don't really want to do it.
Tell me they got
And then
them
they
still.
went. They were like, okay, we'll try another couple shops, and like they went to a couple other places, and came back the next day being like, yeah, nobody wanted to do it. So then I was like, I can't say no to $1,000. So I did it. They even had me like change the F into like a hockey stick, kind of.
Oh, that's so Ferda.
Yeah, it's just super.
Just super
They're
Ferda.
definitely
boys.
West Ottawa Valley.
How
boys.
how cringy was that conversation the whole time?
The thing is, like, one of
Oh,
them
I'm
is
just like,
actually
yo, dude, fucking puck's deep, bro.
Hundy P, the whole thing.
Hundy P.
And one of them became like a really good client of mine. I see him very often, like maybe once a month.
Oh, there you
And
go.
he gets really cool works done.
You've switched him.
What actually happens is this. I start tattooing you, you're like, fuck, this sucks.
Right.
And then about 5-10 minutes in, your body gives you a shot of adrenaline. You're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm totally enjoying
I
it.
could sit here for another
See-
hour.
Yeah, because your body has like a fight or flight response. And when you decide not to fight or flight, adrenaline.
Right.
You know, like,
What's a weird tattoo idea you've been approached with? Like, hey man, I want like Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball tattooed on me or some shit. What's the weirdest thing someone's approached
I
you
feel like
with?
that's probably not even a
my
weird
friend Adam one time was like, he's a cook and he works in pubs, and like the unofficial meal of the line cook is the buffalo chicken wrap. Okay?
I can see that.
It's an unofficial, it's an unofficially official meal of the line cook. And he was like, I want to get a chicken dressed up kind of like Ice Cube in the 90s, but I want him to be wearing a Buffalo Sabres jersey. And I was like, what the hell is that, man? Like, why?
is-
And he's like,
Those
Buffalo
amazing.
chicken wrap. And I laughed my ass off.
Oh my god,
That's
that's
great.
actually
That
gold.
is so funny.
That is actually. I was gonna say there's no
I
correlation
honestly
between
kind of want to
those.
get that now. Party's on
The toilet
Prime
episode
or
was my
Crave?
favorite. Prime.
yeah, okay. And I have access to it.
That one kind of hurt a bit. What's your favorite part about doing this stuff? Is it seeing other people have pain in their eyes?
Honestly, it's like oddly satisfying for me. I have a little bit of a problem with ADHD and
Join the club.
also
everyone does.
anxiety and all of that shit, right? But like tattooing like allows me to focus and just kind of turn all of that off,
Yeah.
because like this is, I don't want to say a life or death situation, but it kind of is. Like, you know, like you either knock it out of the park or you suck. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And all of that is in the eye of the beholder. You don't get to control what they see, what they like or prefer.
Yeah.
So do you
So-
put a lot of pressure on yourself?
Absolutely. That's where all the grays come from, man.
Have you ever done one and been like, oh fuck, this is terrible, and the other person was even pissed off?
No, that's never happened to me. I'm very critical of myself, so I have finished a tattoo and been like, I'm not happy with this. But my client is smiling ear to ear,
Right.
Yeah.
admiring it in the
That's-
mirror, and I'm just like focusing on the
One
one
thing
tiny
that you
part
didn't
out of
like.
Yeah.
2,000 parts that I don't like.
You didn't shed a single tear?
No, that's for
I
later.
can't see your front profile.
I
so
do that at nighttime.
I'll have to check the tapes
Or in the
to
shower.
make sure, but
I like that DTTW font too, the little curve.
yeah.
There you go, man. First stat.
Wow, this company
Give
better
Raph
work
a little
out.
round of
This company better work
applause.
out.
me, man.
All I gotta say,
Killed it.
man, is like 5 years and you pour yourself into anything for 5 years, you're gonna see some serious results.
Oh yeah, that's the way I've been
know what I
looking
mean?
at
Like-
it. It's just because people say they want to do something, and then do you really try though, or you
Yeah.
just try
Yeah.
for a month, a
And
year?
then you're done.
You know, it takes
like-
longer than a year, 2 years to actually get something off the ground, whether it be anything
And
you
it
want
could
to do.
be anything. Like I started tattooing, and my dad was like, "This is ridiculous. Why are you doing this?"
Like, because I
And
love
I was
it.
like, "Dad,
It's called
like,
art, Dad.
I'll be able
God.
to make like
not a phase,
this
Dad."
much amount of money, like maybe like 3-4 years into it." And
Yeah.
I was like, and maybe like 5 years into it, it'll be a
Yeah,
lot
you
more.
had a long-term career plan.
And I have a friend who like he refinishes like mid-century modern furniture. It's a super niche market.
Wow.
But now he's been at it for
But he
5
probably makes
years,
good
and
money
he's
doing it,
so
too.
busy he had to hire somebody to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like 5 years of putting effort into something every single
Consistently.
day consistently, even if it's just like I want 10,000 Instagram followers.
Like-
If you post 10 times a
What a
week
sad 5-year
and you
plan.
post your
Yeah.
stories and your reels every day, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You just got to put the
Gotta-
effort in for
yeah.
5 years, and you'll have those.
Do the
followers,
research
you know,
too,
like-
right? Know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, for real. There we go.
Well,
Okay,
well,
so I'm
well.
just gonna put a bandage on you. Okay.
A boy becomes a man.
Oh, that's not that bad. All right.
Are you a Slytherin?
I would say I'm a Ravenclaw, but I do definitely have a dark side to me, so I could see myself getting appointed to Slytherin.
Malfoy.
You're definitely a Hufflepuff guy, aren't
I'm
you?
a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, just
I've only seen the first 2 Harry Potters. It's not like I got
Nobody
them.
wants to be a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, that's why I said that,
Oh,
but
well,
he didn't
fuck
even get it. Elite humor.
What's the best part of the body to tattoo? Like best canvas to work with, if you will.
The other side of the leg,
Outside.
like where she's getting tattooed right now, but on the other side,
Why?
the skin barely needs to be stretched. And just like
I
takes
don't
the
think
ink
my
really well.
skin needs to be stretched. It's quite tight.
You do.
It's quite muscular.
It's smaller.
Ooh, that is large and in charge.
What was the flip of the switch for you from going from graffiti to this?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, he was like, "So when are you gonna like stop fucking around in the streets and start like making some money off of this artwork stuff?" And I was like, "Honestly, Dad, I don't know."
Yes.
And
But
he's
here
like,
you are.
how are you gonna turn these skills into something profitable?" And my dad, like, he went to school to be a priest. He had a master's in divinity,
No
Wow.
way.
and
This is completely against his morals.
no, he didn't care at all. He was an Anglican priest. They get married.
Nice.
They
Those
get
are the good
married and
ones.
stuff,
Yeah.
like, and like it's a very open sect of Christianity.
Yeah,
like
no,
they're
definitely.
they're pretty chill. So he had spent 7 years of his life studying for a career he never took. Like he never actually became a priest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like he worked as an independent courier for Dynamex. You probably see their trucks around town sometimes. And he didn't like his job. And as his son, like it was priority number 1 for him to make sure I did something I loved. And he knew that I loved graffiti, but he also knew that that would never bring any money into my pocket or my bank account. So he was like, "How can you turn this like art thing into
Something
Some money.
profitable?
some money?" Like basically.
Monetize off your art. You ever tattoo your own family?
Yeah, I've tattooed my mom, my sister, my brother, 2 stepsisters.
Your dad's got no tattoos?
My dad is no longer with us.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He died the year that I was doing my apprenticeship,
Rest
so
in
he
peace.
never had a chance to get tattooed by me.
At least he guided you in the right path.
Yeah,
But he
honestly.
bought me that armrest right there. He bought me that
Really?
maybe a month before he passed away.
Oh.
So I'll always have that. I've repaired it twice now because I refuse to let go of it.
It's the one right here? The
Yeah.
black one?
Yeah. This is all his idea. He's the one that was like, "What about tattooing?" And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, like how do you get into it?" I was like, "I don't know."
In the tattoo world.
Baby, that's fresh.